said that in 1966, Paul McCartney died in a car accident after getting into an altercation with Ringo Starr, the band's drummer. And yeah, so he got in his car, he left there wherever they were, and then got in a car accident and died, and was replaced by somebody named Billy Shears or William Shears. So basically a lookalike of him, and there's not any proof of Bill. I'll call him Billy Shears. He was just there one day, and he was in Canada. He's a Canadian, and he just disappeared. And then they said he got plastic surgery to look a little bit more like Paul McCartney. Some of the evidence that proves that is that Paul McCartney, before he died, had brown eyes, and then after he died he had green eyes, and before he died he was shorter, and after he was taller. You never know, that could happen. It's very unlikely, but a lot of conspiracists go crazy about the Abbey Road cover album, or the cover of the album, where it shows John in the front, Ringo, and then Paul, and then George in the back, where John's dressed in all white, George is in all black, and then Paul has no shoes on, like a proper burial where they bury you without shoes. And in the back, George is symbolizing the grave digger, like the guy who actually digs the grave and then leaves last. I believe he's in all denim. But and then in the back left of the album cover, there is a Beatle, a Beatle that has on the license plate 28F. And at the time of that album, if Paul was still alive, he would have been 28 years old. So yeah, that's just a little something to think about. There's a lot more evidence, not evidence, but stuff that supports a conspiracy theory, like in the Sgt. Pepper's and the Lonely Heart Band, I think it's called. The album cover has so many, I guess you could say, clues in it, whereas like it symbolizes a funeral, like his funeral. I wish I could somehow put a picture on the screen, but I don't know how to do that. I'm not a god at editing and stuff. But it's like flowers, and there's a bunch of people, and it shows their past self as Beatles, and then it shows their present self, and then it shows like people up in the top that are just like there to mourn and like watch the funeral. Not really watch, but attend the funeral. And in the corner there is a little girl who has a car on her knee, and inside of the car is red, so it's like painted red with, I guess you could say, symbolized as blood, right? Because he died in a car accident. And then next to the girl on her left, I think, is a driver's glove. I don't know, back in like Britain they probably had that, but it's like a glove that you'd use driving, and it is red to symbolize, again, blood. And I know on the back of the album cover there, all four Beatles are on the back, and then Paul is turned around facing away from the camera, and I believe it's George Harrison's, he's pointing at a lyric in the on like the back has a lyric, so I don't remember what song, but he's pointing at a lyric, and it says 5 o'clock, where he's pointing on a Wednesday on 5 o'clock was like the lyric. And I remember I was researching this. I don't remember exactly everything, I didn't write it down, but they were saying that John Lennon had the duty of like burying Paul's body and covering it up, so that like they don't want anybody to find out, so they can continue their success, because they were not typically a young band, but they were still going up in the rankings. Like they had so much more to produce and stuff, so they wanted to cover this up and have it do. Someone's lighting off fireworks outside. I'm sorry about that, but they wanted to just cover it up and get it like over with, so they could continue their success. So they brought in someone else. messages where I don't remember the song again, I'm sorry, but John Lennon says, "Turn me on, dead man, turn me on." So either he is into necrophilia, or that's decrypted to be like something about a dead guy, which would be Paul McCartney. There's a lot of stuff I think it was the Yellow Submarine cartoon. There was a scene where, not really a scene, but like it showed all four Beatles, and then in the back there was a TV screen that had Paul's cartoon character on there too. So there were 5 people in the shot, and that kind of symbolizes, as you know, there's the real Paul and then the fake Paul. So I don't know, that's just something to think about. Honestly, in my opinion, I don't think this is real. I think Paul McCartney is still alive and kicking. It was proven that he did get in a car accident in 1966, but he never died. There was no reports ever that he died, but I mean, I guess that's what they want you to think. They want you to think he never died, and just to be able to cover it up and stuff, you know. But my personal opinion is it's not true. It would be wild if it was true, but I mean, William, which is Billy Shears, he was a musician type. He could sing before he supposedly turned into Paul McCartney, but I feel like there would be such a difference in be able to tell Paul McCartney's like singing from how he sings now and stuff. Like, it's far-fetched. Like, there's no way that William or Billy Shears could just be Paul McCartney. Like, I don't know. I find that crazy. And I think that with Ringo being the only other alive Beatle other than Paul, or the fake Paul, I think Ringo would have already came out and said, you know, maybe Paul did die back in the day, and you know, I think he should, at least, if that's the case, he should tell everyone the truth before he's probably, I don't know how old he is off the top of my head, but before he dies, he should definitely, if it's not true, he should tell everyone what the truth is, you know. I don't know. This was a pretty cool, I'm a big fan of the Beatles. I know, I think it's at the end of Strawberry Fields Forever, you can hear John Lennon, if it's played backwards, say, like, I buried him. It's crazy. There's, like, a lot of stuff in here, in this whole conspiracy that, you know, it fits. Like, if you stretch your mind far enough to believe it, it fits. But, that's exactly why it's a conspiracy theory, because, you know, there's a really high chance it's not true, and I think it's not true. Leave your guys' opinion down below if you know, maybe research it a little bit yourself, and get back to me in the comments or something, because it's really a cool thing to look into if you enjoy the Beatles. Yeah, that's really all I got for you guys. Comment down below if you want this to be a series. I will definitely, you know, look into a couple more conspiracy theories, because I enjoyed making this video. So that's all I got for you guys today, and I'll see you in